What more do you want from me? What more do you want from me?
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
I'm still alive!
I'm no longer musty. I'm no longer musty. I'm no longer musty. I'm no longer musty. 'Cause I got my real work on. I'm no longer musty. 'Cause I got my real work on. I'm no longer musty. 'Cause I got my real work on. I'm no longer musty.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Commander Cody, the time has come, homie. Execute Order 66.
Got a little misattitude over here. Oh no. Heat can be round the corner. That's what I'm thinking. That's all right. That's okay. Another raw egg. It should be talking to me again. You can have that attitude all you want. Just know that I'm the end all be all. Somebody got to put something in that plate. Recognize. Better take advantage. Take advantage.
Woo! Woo!
What's up, everybody? What did I do to her? I said I feel like the heat is around the corner. She gassy. Overthinking her food. Yeah, it's coming around the corner. We need to contact some proper suitors. I'm ready to be a granddaddy. Yeah. Yeah. We'll keep 2. Actually, we'll keep 3. And then the rest gotta go. I'm thinking 1,200 a pop starting. Cold shoulder like a mud, bro. Attitude. Okay. And she rolling her, you can't see it, but she rolling her eyes. But look, if you need me to be the bad guy, no. Don't start now. Don't get your gassy ass away from me. Don't start now. No. Back on that bed. Go on over there. 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 Yeah, have a seat. Get comfortable. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mm. And you just burped in my face. I just realized that. I was at disbelief, but I heard that shit and I felt the heat on my leg. Go on over there. Yes, 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 dear. There you go. All right. Got your forehead now. Go ahead, get back on that bed. Matter of fact, here you go. Seen you looking. Hold on. Looking. Seen you looking. Matter of fact, how many in here? Oh, on Amazon. Here you go. Bam. Seen you looking. There you go. At the wrapper, you can get to it real quick. I was thinking the same thing, Mr. Gaines, but look, I already got cussed out, so I'm trading. I'm trading carefully. You know what I'm saying? I got a DM earlier today, and I only needed to read the first 4 words, and I was like, "Yes." Then I was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I kind of see that too." But yes.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Sound like Cooper's Court to me.
I'm still alive!
Damn. That's crazy. We got to go to Cooper's Court for real, though. I was joking. We really got to go to Cooper's Court. It will be funny. Hella content. So from that perspective, you might be right. Mm. You already know. This has been 27 to humans and uh B negative to Jay Walker. Bruh. Jay Walker, you are on the list. Alexander X texted me and told me you said it in Coop's chat. Damn. Crying tears of joy, crying tears of joy. Let's see what we got here. A bunch of nonsense. Yeah, this shit really was. What's up with these damn monkeys on Instagram? Hold on, bro. This got to be discussed. It was a big ass monkey. Fucking them damn mangoes up. He's tearing them shits up. Oh, that's a good reminder. Boom and boom. Boom and boom. My soldiers gotta have shields out here. I'm gonna read Derek's message in Royal English. Now, Jay Walker, you told me you wanted peace and to dine with seemingly candor, remember? But as soon as I think we're cool and copacetic, you Donald Trump me. And then, and Jay Walker over here just going off like a wrestler. Now, Derek, I told you, brother, don't get out of line. You gotta have the flash finger. Don't get out of line. Jay Walker, chill. Huh? Jay Walker, you over here snapping on the keyboard. What was that last part? Walked this earth for so long, yet humans still amaze me. No. Never mind what I just said. It smacked me right in the head. Right when I looked at it twice.
What it
Thank
do,
you, Chelsea.
baby?
Oh my God. I never thought I'd be saying this in a day. please, Chelsea, come in here and clear out the energy. Okay? All right. I need you to come in here and clean out the energy. Usually I need a sister, but now I need you to come in here and clear out the energy because Derek and Jay Walker over here is prosecutor and lead attorney, okay? And you gonna have to be the jury. I'm sorry, you gonna have to be the jury. Cause I'm already the judge. To be fair, Mr. Gaines, I don't know what happened last time, but she came in here and made a statement. Matter of fact, look, we got the paperwork. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, Jay Walker. I'm looking back at it now. I see Derek came in here with the rose. Strategic. Like I said, I don't know what happened. And Jay Walker hit you with the tears of joy. Quote, now Derek. Yeah, see. Go to the goddamn big screen. Even though this little monkey is hilarious. All right, I've seen enough. Okay, wait. We got some updates at the bottom.
Huh?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Now she's the what's going on now? Jay Walker making hypothetical threats. They got this whole terroristic rigmarole going on right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Oh boy. Something wrong with y'all. Facts. Hold on. You bring up a real good point. Like we ain't got world of DVR up in this joint. Where should I look? Jay Walker is trying to order 66 me. In that case, you already know what time it is. Remix.
This party's over. Base window coming at you. Think you a player, ain't you? Doesn't matter which movie, better say your last prayer. I whoop your ass for what you did while I was fighting been that traitor. I have had it with these motherfucking Skywalker betrayers. I'm the last motherfucker. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi Knights. I'm the last motherfucker. Base window is the name. Purple saber ignites. I'm the last motherfucker. Time to bring the purple haze. I'm a bad motherfucker. I slap a Django harder than I slap that bass.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh wait, that was a slip of the finger. I'm so sorry.
But I'll be damned if we ever grant you rank of master. Oh, he's too dangerous to be left alive. That's sin on my master class. The oppression of a Sith will never return. Kiss my purple ass.
What planet you from?
What?
What ain't no planet I ever heard of? Do they slap the bass in what?
What?
Bass, motherfucker! Do you slap it?
I'm the last motherfucker. I sense the plot to destroy Jedi Knights.
Clancy, you alright? Did you ever hear the legend?
Sith Lords in the Senate, time to bring the purple haze. Oh, I slap Django harder than I slap that baby. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi Knights. Base window is the name. Purple saber ignites. Sith Lords in the Senate, time to bring a purple haze. I slap Django harder than I slap that bass.
Clancy, you alright? Did you ever hear the legend of Darth Saxius the Smooth?
He's staring through the viewport now. The galaxy is settled down. No more mind games, no more slow plays. His master plan is history. Diamond stars and cold black skies, high in the void. Heaven help him when he calls. Imperial life, lonely joy. He moves in space with minimum noise and maximum void. Steel hall lights and endless nights. No more Jedi left to fight. No one left to test his throne. No more rivals all alone. No place to be beginning when you. Face to face with memories. Back when schemes felt dangerous. Hotel nights, chorus in skies. A disguise. Now they feel
So do I.
don't desire.
So do I.
Girls don't stay, they bow and flee. Hard to flirt and start machinery. Back then all it took was sound. Now the throne just weighs him down. No need to ask, he's the Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator.
That boy good.
No more Jedi to defy. No more skies to conquer high. From Coruscant to Death Star steel, he rules it all, but barely feels. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator. Sith Imperator.
Submit, subscribe, serve the Empire.
You guys having a good time tonight? I know I am. Okay, perfect. Oh, by the way, we got about 4 episodes of Maul out. You see? Which I think comes out to like an hour and some big change. Let me see. Yeah, we got 4. All right, yeah. We got 4 episodes. Yeah, so I think we might kick off bootleg night with this right here. Later on, once I'm off screen, I'm gonna hot box and watch this new episode of Born Again. This might end up being the oh Lord. We got the lovely Cree in the building.
What it do, baby?
Why did you just wake up, party gal? As soon as you woke up, Donna Rivers should have started playing. Donna, oh, we just finished listening to the Sith Imperator. So with that being said, I got to bring up Sade being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Hi, hello. Lola, you're like an aggressive girlfriend. Go sit down, man. Like, damn, you imposing yourself all over me. Jesus, sit down. and lay down. Get comfy. Lay down. Matter of fact, Alexa, decrease temperature by 2 degrees.
I've lowered the AC by 2 degrees.
That's a fact. The jury has spoken. We need to focus on the investigation. And now that we have a key witness, go Cree in the events that was said perhaps a day or a chat ago, we can proceed. Jay Walker, the floor is yours. I need to go put on my robe. There you have it. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm tripping. I am tripping. Look. Y'all already know the Beardman is FBA. But we're all Americans at the end of the day. You feel me? So with that being said, I need y'all to all rise for the attempted national anthem.
By Gage Charles. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars were so gallantly there, as the rockets were there, and the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare were so gallantly there. Burst stripes were all there, and the rockets were there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet blaze for the land of the free and the home of the brave? By Gage.
Oh God. Oh God. Every time he messed up the lyrics, I was holding in a laugh. And it would have been so much better if he would have said, because he finished it correctly. If he would have said the home of the were there, oh man, I would have fell out my damn gaming chair. Well, this not the gaming chair over there. I got the high-end shit right here. But that national anthem is hilarious. It's like once he messed up, the fuck ups just started piling up. Like, were there? The Stripes was there, the Rockets were there, the Hornets were there, the Cowboys was there. Allegedly, the Beardman was there. Jay Walker probably was there. Creeker, we get a chance, go to Publix and pick up some of this. This right here, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, it's a Porto, so it's gonna be about 21% alcohol by volume. Put that in the freezer and let it serve. You ever seen Friday when Craig was asking his sister for some money? He was like, "Big worm, smoky old big worm." $20.99. Yeah, y'all ain't got no public. Why I heard that and I heard that. Why did I read this and heard your country accent when you said we ain't got no Publix down here? You in Texas? What y'all got? Y'all got a Total Wine? So just Google Ben 27 and near me, and it'll pop up. And you can let that joint stay in the freezer for about an hour. It won't freeze up because it's too much alcohol, but it will get syrup like, and it brings out the illusion of blood. Oh Lord. Got Jay Walker Van Helsing up in the joint. I don't know why I thought Texas. Kansas City. Oh, great. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's there. Grab that. And if you want something else, Prisoner makes some of the best wine on the planet. In my opinion, let me see what's behind me. Yeah, Prisoner is right here. Yeah. There you go. Prisoner is like right there. And then there's some Camus right next to it. And I do it for a reason. The Camus gonna run you by 79. Matter of fact, you're not in Florida. It's gonna cost more. The Camus probably gonna cost you almost 100. The Prisoner nationwide is around like 50, 49 if you're lucky, 45 if you're lucky. The Prisoner is better than the Camus. Just putting it out there. The Prisoner is better than the Camus. But that bin, that empty slot somewhere up there, because every time I get a new bottle, I throw the old one out. That bin 27 is, I discovered this by accident. It is on point. I'm happy I looked at that because I was gonna say something else that rhymes with Goomers. I was like, dang. It's a Porto. It's a dessert wine. It is a Porto, so it is gonna be at the end of the aisle. But you get your wine that's 20%. Regular red wine is like 12, give or take 13. That's 20. Now, one bottle is good enough for regular people. Just one. However, I am the Beardman. And one bottle is enough for me. So, just putting that out there. It is on point. Trust me. All right, let's see what we got here. Since we got the family up here, I'm finna get the reactions going, but at least let me have the game ready in the background. Boom. Let's see. Okay. Let the game load in so I can get rid of the audio in the background. That being said, let me bring up the Phantom. Oh, well, struggle screaming moment. I gotta change that. Jaywalker said, "This thumbnail is ridiculous. That's how I know I succeeded." 20 is insane. That might not be safe to drink while I'm screaming. Like I said, yeah, it's 20%. And like I said, that bottle is good for 2 people. But I'm the Beardman, baby.
What it do, baby?
6'4", 318 pounds of agile, mythic, intergalactical, vampiric madness. Allegedly. You know, you walk the earth for years, and then you get discovered by one human. Jaywalker, that's a reach. That night, did I buy it? Yes. That night, did I drink it? Absolutely not.
Access denied.
Beardman was just tired. The Beardman's tired now. You know, I got to keep things separate. You know, so the solace is coming here and being here with you guys. That's the solace. Come on now. If you ever seen Phantom of the Opera, I think that's always the caveat that's not discovered. Dude is looking like a vampire the whole time. Any version you look. Yeah, he got a fucked up face, but what he eating? He live up under an opera house terrorizing rich white folks. What he eating? He never comes out in sunlight. Dude know how to make a siren effect, and he's male. You know how hard that is to make a siren effect? Usually that's left to females. Females got a different octave pitch. Males usually can't do that. The Phantom of the Opera, Michael Jackson, and The Weeknd are the only people that can do that shit. I am the angel of music. Come to me, angel of music. And then the white female come running across. No. It's the best musical, technically next to The Wiz, because I'm black. But the Family Opera Andrew Lloyd Webber version is lit. I had a room full of gangsters watching that one time because I was being petty. I said, y'all want to watch a musical? Yeah, watch this. I put the musical on. They were bitching at first, but after that, they finished. They was watching it. They seen how lit Homeboy was up under the opera, and they were like, yeah, Homeboy up under the opera, he jump off. Hold on, where we at? Oh, time to change bottles. Hold on. You know I got to give an unfair advantage to the unfair advantage. Chelsea, come on. Don't tell nobody, but that is my favorite musical, The Phantom of the Opera. In my glory, insolent fool, this slave of fashion, taunting in my shadow. And true stuff, Lola, come on, man. Adult time, okay? When I was a child, they had poker night, right? And when poker night come out, you ain't supposed to be here. You can peek around the corner, but you can't be out when it's poker night, all right? Now go on your bed, lay down, and act accordingly. Lord. Focus. Lola, lay down. No. Oh, you want peanut butter? The ears tell you everything you need to know. Give me a second, you know. Jesus. Okay. Where is it? Ah. This makes sense. I fell asleep. You know, you wait so long, Coop go live. You know, you're bound to fall asleep. Now, me personally, I've waited a long time for a lot of things, but nothing like that. Jay Walker documented long time, a lot of things. It's like a vampiric to me. Look. With a lady with the magnifying glass. That's my favorite one. What happened on story time? I fell asleep. And my California King, aka sarcophagus from Egypt, that Ramses let me hold, allegedly. Yeah, this Ashley Janae situation is sad. It's just such a, I don't know if it's more sad or more bad luck. Chelsea, I beggeth thee, give me shit like bad AI. Give me a timestamp and I'll pull that shit up right now. This is my reaction to the average Jay Walker post. Meanwhile, Lola is being primitive. No, we saw you. You ain't gotta come over and start being cute. No. No. We see you. On your bed. With your little Kim Kardashian collar on. Oh God, look at the eyes, y'all. No, not on camera. Okay, filthy. You need to get your own. I'm gonna get you a camera with focus on, so I ain't gotta do this shit. Chilling. Good. That makes me happy. Oh, hold on. We had some. Jay Walker posted some shit that was funny. Hold on. I was gonna run that first, but let's see. So
Don't talk to me. Bastard. Just calm down, you dumb, ignorant nigga. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go talk to these Go ahead. Stop. You go talk to the see Brandon. 3602 Gramercy Way. Come see me. Don't talk to me. Bastard. Just calm down, you dumb, ignorant nigga. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go talk to these Go ahead. Stop. You go talk to the
He's like, dude, like, oh shit, I'm fucking up. Jay Walker, you so inept to your damn work. It's a black screen on. You know what's going on. Hold on. Gee whiz. Why is it not working?
Just calm down, you dumb, ignorant nigga. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go talk to these.
Goddamn, you already know what's going on. Do we really even need to see it? The editing was lit. You feel me? Oh, there we go. Insane. What was Homeboy on? This has to be racism on shrooms. It has to be. Because he like, in this age, thank you, Chelsea. In this age, you putting your address out there like that, like, damn, that shit could have got leaked. The result would have been the same. You put the address out there, everybody pulled up. And they had them little rookie cops out there. Them poor little rookie cops. Those are rookie cops. I know a rookie cop when I see one.
Rasta, just come here, you dumb, ignorant nigger. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go talk to these.
The first cop was ignorant. Excuse me. The first cop was he was like, dude, stop. The first he said stop. Like
You go talk to the see Brandon. 3602 Gramercy Week. Come see me.
Excellent use of the excellent use. I gotta applaud that. That was excellent use of that. Excellent use. Exactly, Cree. He doxed himself. He can't get mad at nobody but himself. He was mad at himself when the shit was going on, because why would you do something like that? What a fucking dunce. Seriously. Lord. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, this is just insane right here. Like, old how the mighty has fallen.
Corey Holcomb made a very big mistake during his last episode of his dying podcast, and he's going to live to regret every living second of that podcast.
Fair use, Flacco.
So during a segment on his dying podcast, Corey Holcomb tells his co-host he did some heavy research on me, and he discovered that I had a grape case, that I was a grapist.
Exactly, he dropped the address like he was Mr. Gimpy. He dropped the address like, hey, pull up. And then they pulled up. Exactly, Flacco. Yeah. And made your life like Derek Chauvin should have showed you something. By all means, Derek Chauvin got dealt with. And he didn't dox himself. Well, he did dox himself because he was on camera. He saw the cameras and he still did what he did, even though he saw the cameras. Not only he did what he did it in the most nonchalant way. He put his hands in his pocket. Like, what was that about? Why? And I feel like I'm the only person that was disturbed by that. Him doing that shit with his hands in his pocket. It felt like a level of arrogancy. And it really disturbed me. Like, yeah, nigga, I could kill you with my hands in my pocket type shit. It to this day, it disturbs me. And I feel like I'm the only person that feels that way. Yet, that dude didn't put his damn address out there. Still the same result. People showed up to your crib and altered your way of living. You shouldn't have been talking shit. And that's real. That wasn't shit. He talked shit thrown into the ceiling fan and splattered everywhere. That's what he did. People showed up to your house, dude. You ain't got... Damn. That's crazy. Back to Flacco.
Name isn't Frederick. My name is Frederick Jolly is my name. All right. It's very public. All right. It's not a secret. Poetic Flacco is my YouTube moniker. Like, sir. Right. But he goes into this and he claims not only was I found guilty of grape, but I filed an appeal and lost the appeal.
This man is a rapist. You don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a fago, got a rape charge.
I cannot with this one.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet.
I'm sorry, but I feel so uncomfortable watching this man with a cowboy hat on, and it's not Chelsea. Am I the only one that feel that way? I saw a cowboy hat at a gas station. It looked cool. It looked like the same one JBL wore when he was beefing with Batista. I was going to grab it in honor of Chelsea, but I see this hypocrite with one on. Just doesn't feel right.
If they using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with rape.
Lord have mercy. One man's opinions, here in the crypt, allegedly, we don't condone that. And I done seen stuff in the 1300s. Let's continue.
Talking about a black man, first of all, he's an immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man being an immigrant.
And I think that right there was some slick shit. Because Corey is FBA. Yet, the massive bubble that he has built is slowly shrinking. I mean, the numbers are falling. It's still substantial numbers. Don't get it twisted. But they're falling opposed to the prototypical status quo. Corey was known for bringing in 25K a night. And out of respect for his platform, I'm not going to say what happened, what I saw the other night. I'm just not going to. But that little delineation angle he just did right there, I feel like that's slick. Because, you know, when shit's going wrong, you need allies. I'm not sure that circle needs that type of attention. And that's all I'm going to say.
Was charged with rape.
Grape, like grapes, yeah, that you eat.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Episode's gonna get fun.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost.
And this is when it became perfectly clear to me, oh, Corey Holcomb got by trolls. So trolls been doing this for the last probably like what, as long as I can remember while I'm on YouTube, right? People do heavy research on me because they, you know, don't like what I say about them. And after doing crazy and heavy research on me, they can't really find anything because I don't have a dark past. I don't have secrets to hide. I don't have felonies. Like I've never been to prison. Like it's never happened. So because they can't find nothing on me, they then decide to just make up things or to find things involving my relatives and then try to put it on me, okay? So in the case of this, once he says appeal, it strikes me, aha. Corey Holcomb is talking about the age-old paperwork that belongs to a relative of mine that trolls will tell my enemies, oh no, this is Poetic Flacco. And then, you know, usual idiots who are thirsty for information on me because they can't defeat me otherwise will then run with it, right? But fortunately, bro, I have everything I need to debunk this. And you're going to see 4K evidence on why Corey Holcomb is an idiot and why this is absolutely...
I like that statement, 4K evidence.
absolutely false. Now, as Corey Holcomb tells his story, pay attention. He doesn't say my name ever. Because Corey Holcomb understands, man, the minute you come on your podcast, Corey, and say Poetic Flacco is a grapist, well, everything on that podcast, including that fake plant, is going to be mine. The minute you come on your podcast and say Frederick Jalla has a grape charge, That fake plane is gonna be mine. I'm taking it all. But Corey Holcomb knows he's a good old.
I gotta say this. You 100% right, Creek. Yeah, he is a nerd. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's the thing, though. Look, Beardman is a blur, but also, Beardman is privileged. Beardman started growing at a certain age where I can say I'm a nerd in school and nobody's gonna step to me. Flacco reminds me of a person that probably couldn't do that in high school. He'd probably get pushed around. And I've been following Flacco since he was from back in the day when he was on a couch in a hoodie covering Umar. So trust me, I know what type of person Flacco is. But I also can tell he is the type of person that'll call your parents if you're in trouble. and you look, the Beardman was one of those type of kids, okay? Like, yeah, so you need friends like Flacco. Is he a suspected tether? Probably. But, yeah.
Boy, he's not going to say my name because he understands the repercussions. Now, he did say that if I respond, he's going to say my name on the next episode. So, Corey, this is my response. This is me debunking you because I want you to come on your podcast next week and say Poetic Flacco has a grape charge. I want you to do it, Corey. That'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Everything you ever worked for will be mine.
He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us? But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA.
Yeah, about that. Hiding from ICE, there's no such thing as hiding from ICE. Them black trucks in Texas, they done made that the standard to let you know we pulling up. ICE is operating like the damn galactic empire. As long as you don't call them, you might be straight. But the moment you call them, when they pull up, they never leave. All my Star Wars people, y'all know what I'm saying. When the Galactic Empire pull up, they ain't leaving. That's exactly what ICE is. Now, I'm over here in South Florida. The word done got on the street. Them black trucks, they coming. And I'm finna be in the crib. With Lola and a lightsaber. Yeah. ICE is coming, bro. They coming. They hiring. Man, look, they hiring people on the Second Chance program from back in the day. So you're going to have people pulling up that did some time. Former bounty hunters type people. Yeah, so good luck with that.
My name isn't Frederick. My name is Frederick Jolly is my name, all right? It's very public, all right? It's not a secret. Poetic Flacco is my YouTube moniker. Man, like, sir, right? But he goes into this and he claims not only was I found guilty of grape, but I filed an appeal and lost the appeal.
This man is a rapist. You don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a fago, got a rape charge.
I cannot with this one.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they using a name where you don't know who they are. It's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with rape. Talking about a black man, first of all, he's a immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man,
I'm just saying, Corey ain't never in his life delineated this hard, and it's pissing me off. All my B1 people in the chat room. We got 8 people up here. I'm sure some of y'all know what time it is. I'm sure some on code folk up in here. Have you ever seen Corey be on this on code, quote unquote, in his case, and delineating from somebody that's a op? Where was the immigrant talk four videos ago? Because this ain't the only video that Flacco done put on you. And you right, Flacco is an immigrant. Flacco is possibly a tether. He said some janky shit. But when you start delineating all of a sudden, I'm just asking.
An immigrant was charged with rape.
Thank you.
Yeah, that you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jay Walker. I thought it was me. Okay, thank you.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Episode's gonna get fun.
Then he
G stands for goddamn ignoramus.
tried to appeal it and lost.
And this is when it became perfectly clear to me, oh, Corey Holcomb got by trolls. So trolls been doing this for the last probably like what, as long as I can remember while I'm on YouTube, right? People do heavy research on me because they, don't like what I say about them. And after doing crazy and heavy research on me, they can't really find anything because I don't have a dark past. I don't have secrets to hide. I don't have felonies. Like I've never been to prison. Like it's never happened. So because they can't find nothing on me, they then decide to just make up things or to find things involving my relatives and then try to put it on me, okay? So in the case of this, once he says appeal, it strikes me, aha. Corey Holcomb is talking about the age-old paperwork that belongs to a relative of mine that trolls will tell my enemies, oh no, this is Poetic Flacco. And then, usual idiots who are thirsty for information on me because they can't defeat me otherwise will then run with it, right? But fortunately, bro, I have everything I need to debunk this. And you're gonna see 4K evidence on why Corey Holcomb is an idiot and why this is absolutely false. Now, as Corey Holcomb tells his story, pay attention. He doesn't say my name ever. Because Corey Holcomb understands, man, the minute you come on your podcast, Corey, and say Poetic Flacco,
100% Jay Walker. An angle to win people over. He see them numbers dropping. It's sad. It really is sad. As a person that used to watch it religiously, it's sad. But hey, in the words of Kevin Hart, shit is shit.
Is a grapist. Well, everything on that podcast, including that fake plant, is gonna be mine. The minute you come on your podcast and say, Frederick Jalla has a grape charge, that fake plant is gonna be mine. I'm taking it all. But Corey Holcomb knows he's a good old boy. He's not gonna say my name because he understands the repercussions. Now, he did say that if I respond, he's gonna say my name on the next episode. So, Corey, this is my response. This is me debunking you.
And let me say this. I've said this publicly one time. Hold on. I ain't want to do something like that, leave it like that. I think it's public that Flacco has a stutter. But I seen what the stutter used to be. And I remember I put it in the chat. I said, bruh, if he ever gets a speech therapy, he gonna be a problem. Whoever this guy's speech therapist is, goddamn, bro. Like, cause I got a lot of people in my family that stutters, and the signs are starting to disappear. You know, the anachronisms inside their face, the facial expressions, the henching, the pull, the pauses, it's starting to go away. So, yeah. And he's low-key, already a low-key troll, and he's nosy as shit. So, you know, Corey Holcomb, just stop bothering this dude. Just stop bothering. Because at this point, he's gonna make a name off of you. He gonna do what academics did with the war on Chirac. Just don't even mention this. Don't even bother. You want to keep the retention that you have right now. Some opponents, some entities should just be left alone. Don't do it.
Because I want you to come on your podcast next week and say Poetic Flacco has a grape charge. I want you to do it, Corey.
Thank you, Jay Walker. Like, compared to when he was covering Umar back in the day, breaking the news about Lenore Honor being, you know, allegedly gay. But that's neither here or there. But compared to then and now, whoever this man, he had to get the King Charles therapist from the World War I to come help him, because he used to the spasms he used to have just to get something out. That shit's starting to go away.
That'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Everything you ever worked for will be mine.
He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us? But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA. If you out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you not legit. And even if you are legit. Do anybody got stories about that?
Yeah, they tried to get
I
me.
know some people who still locked up and they legit, but they keep moving them around so they be in there longer, because it's a cold game with that. Hey man, look, let me tell you something. This Mark I'm talking about said I don't know where he at.
He said Mark.
Because them ICE agents know, they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera from an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about, shut up. Talking crazy about the streets. Talking crazy about the streets. And this then caught a rape out here in the States. And he's an immigrant. Are you serious, boy? He said, didn't he get up with you?
Yeah,
I mean, don't say no
Don't say
name.
anything, yeah.
He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
Don't say no names.
Yeah, something like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
This man is slow. I told y'all, first off, what about me would scream illegal immigrant? I've been here since a kid.
What about you, says illegal immigrant? All right, hold on. Let me tell you. In my defense, okay? Give it up for International Quiet Storm, God. Give it up for Quiet Storm, yeah. Oh man, right on time. But he asked something that's very interesting. I gotta take. Let's go back real quick.
Me would scream illegal immigrant. Slow out. I told y'all, first off, what about me would scream illegal immigrant? I bet.
Nigga. That janky ass hairline and that chin scrap of a beard and the overuse of moisturizer on your lips, confirming that usually you are crusty around your mouth. That's just me though. All right, I don't mean to offend, but that's just what I observed. I'm not even gonna get on them thick ass glasses because I can see that you got the same ring light that I do. But with that being said, that's the only thing that screams immigrant, not illegal. But proceed.
I've been here since a kid. I came here legally as a refugee, right? And then I got my green card under my parents, and then I got my citizenship. What about me would scream illegal immigrant? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Also, if I caught a charge that severe, why would I still be in the United States and not deported if I got a charge that severe?
That's a fair point.
But nonetheless, though, man, let's debunk Corey Holcomb and show you guys how much of an idiot and a clown he is. But you peep how he told Craig, don't say my name, don't say my name. Because Corey understands the minute he says my name, that entire podcast is mine. I own it all. What Corey Holcomb is referring to when he says that I got a grape charge and he knows that I appealed it, he's talking about this particular case right here, where a lot of the trolls have kind of like resurfaced this to claim it's me when it's not me. So Corey Holcomb got fed some bad information by trolls. So my name is Frederick Jalla. This case is from the Court of Appeals of Ohio from a relative called David Jalla. In the past, some bad faith actors would take screenshots from this document where it doesn't show the first name and then try to pass it off as me. So David Jalla, but this screenshot just says Jalla, was charged with 4 counts. 1 count of grape, 1 count of attempted grape, 1 count of gross imposition, and then 1 count of kidnapping. He was charged with this in March of 2014, and that date is very important because it also shows you why it's not me and they're just liars. But bad faith actors would spread screenshots like this on purpose because my last name is pretty unique, and they won't show the first name on purpose because when people hear Jalla, they automatically think of me because I'm like the most famous Jalla. So they automatically think, oh, this is Flacco, when clearly it's not me, right? It's just false. Corey Holcomb is an absolute liar. Corey Holcomb spent 30 plus minutes lying, but I'm about to debunk this in under a minute. My legal name is Frederick Minyango Jalla. Here's my ID to prove it. My name is not David Jalla. It's not me. This case took place March 6 in 2014 in Cleveland State University. David Jalla was a senior at Cleveland State University in 2014. Here's a yearbook from high school where I'm listed as the class of 2016. I would have been a sophomore in 2014 or a freshman depending on the date of 2014 because, again, here's a high school yearbook that has been listed as the class of 2016. It's literally impossible that I would have been registered as a senior at Cleveland State University while also being registered as a freshman or sophomore in high school in 2014 because I was listed as a class of 2016. Now, I was able to graduate a year early by taking some additional classes, and I graduated with the class of 2015. But that's me.
Hold on, did I read this right? Hold on. Jay Walker, quote. Right, his hairline is doing the Young Dro shoulder length. Yeah, that should be. But we don't. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say we don't know that, Chelsea, but I'm gonna stay away from the stereotypes. It's not fair.
My name isn't Frederick. My name is Frederick Jalla is my name. All right, it's very public. All right, it's not a secret. Poetic Flacco is my YouTube moniker. Man, like, sir, right? But he goes into this and he claims not only was I found guilty of rape, but I filed an appeal and lost the appeal.
This man is a rapist. Did you don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that.
Poetic done repeated that damn quote at least 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna go back.
A lot of people looking at the rapist. Did y'all ever?
He
you don't know
keeps
nothing about that?
repeating
A lot
that.
of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a fago got a rape charge.
I cannot with.
He done replayed this at least 3 or 4 times. Thank you, Chelsea. He done replayed this at least 3 or 4 times. And everything about that says, yeah, say my name, nigga, and the paperwork is coming. Say it. Now, he already done told Craig not to say it. I think he already told Ice Cube chick back in the day not to say it. Excuse me, Ice-T. So that's a strategic move. Yeah, we're gonna talk shit. We're gonna talk shit about this dude, but we're not gonna say his name. Allegedly, without allegedly. I still think he might get hit upside the head with defamation.
Listen.
See, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with rape. Talking about a black man, first of all, he's a immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with rape.
Grape like grapes. Yeah, that you eat.
Like grapes.
Whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Episode's gonna get fun.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost.
And this is when it became perfectly clear to me, oh, Corey Holcomb got by trolls. So trolls been doing this for the last probably like what, as long as I can remember while I'm on YouTube, right? People do heavy research on me because they, don't like what I say about them. And after doing crazy and heavy research on me, they can't really find anything because I don't have a dark past. I don't have secrets to hide. I don't have felonies. Like I've never been to prison. Like it's never happened. So because they can't find nothing on me, they then decide to just make up things or to find things involving my relatives and then try to put it on me, okay? So in the case of this, once he says appeal, it strikes me, aha. Corey Holcomb is talking about the age-old paperwork that belongs to a relative of mine that trolls will tell my enemies, oh no, this is Poetic Flacco. And then, usual idiots who are thirsty for information on me because they can't defeat me otherwise will then run with it, right? But fortunately, bro, I have everything I need to debunk this. And you're gonna see 4K evidence on why Corey Holcomb is an idiot and why this is absolutely false. Now, as Corey Holcomb tells his story, pay attention. He doesn't say my name ever. Because Corey Holcomb understands, man, the minute you come on your podcast, Corey, and say Poetic Flacco is a grapist, well, everything on that podcast, including that fake plant, is gonna be mine. The minute you come on your podcast and say Frederick Jalla has a grape charge, that fake plant is gonna be mine. I'm taking it all. But Corey Holcomb knows he's a good old boy. He's not gonna say my name because he understands the repercussions. Now, he did say that if I respond, he's gonna say my name on the next episode. So, Corey, this is my response. This is me debunking you because I want you to come on your podcast next week and say Poetic Flacco has a grape charge. I want you to do it, Corey. That'll be the biggest mistake you ever made in your life. Everything you ever worked for will be mine.
He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us? But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA. If you out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you not legit. And even if you are legit. Do anybody got stories about that?
Yeah, they tried to get
I
me.
know some people who still locked up and they legit, but they keep moving them around so they be in there longer because it's a cold game with that. Hey man, look, let me tell you something. This Mark I'm talking about said I don't know where he at. We gonna see. Cause them ICE agents know they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera from an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about, shut up. Talking crazy about the streets. Talking crazy about the streets. And this then caught a rape out here in the States. And he's an immigrant. Are you serious, boy? He said, didn't he get up with you?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, don't say no name. He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
I gotta look. I gotta read.
Don't say no names.
Like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
This man is slow. I told y'all, first off, what about me would scream illegal immigrant? I've been here since a kid. I came here legally as a refugee, right? And then I got my green card under my parents, and then I got my citizenship. What about me would scream illegal immigrant? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Also, if I caught a charge that severe, why would I still be in the United States and not deported if I got a charge that severe? But nonetheless, though, man, let's debunk Corey Holcomb and show you guys how much of an idiot and a clown he is. But you peep how he told Craig, don't say my name, don't say my name. Because Corey understands the minute he says my name, that entire podcast is mine. I own it all. What Corey Holcomb is referring to when he says that I got a grape charge and he knows that I appealed it, he's talking about this particular case right here, where a lot of the trolls have kind of like resurfaced this to claim it's me when it's not me. So Corey Holcomb got fed some bad information by trolls. So my name is Frederick Jalla. This case is from the Court of Appeals of Ohio from a relative called David Jalla. In the past, some bad faith actors would take screenshots from this document where it doesn't show the first name and then try to pass it off as me. So David Jalla, but this screenshot just says Jalla, was charged with 4 counts, 1 count of grape, 1 count of attempted grape, 1 count of gross imposition, and then 1 count of kidnapping. He was charged with this in March of 2014, and that date is very important because it also shows you why it's not me and they're just liars. But bad faith actors would spread screenshots like this on purpose because my last name is pretty unique. And they won't show the first name on purpose because when people hear Jalla, they automatically think.
Yeah, but that 2014 stands out. 2014, yeah, and you're still in your 20s in 2026. Even in 2024, that looks a little suspect. So whoever your trolls is, they are ass. Easily debunked. Easily.
Of me because I'm like the most famous Jalla. So they automatically think, oh, this is Flacco, when clearly it's not me, right? It's just false. Corey Holcomb is an absolute liar. Corey Holcomb spent 30 plus minutes lying, but I'm about to debunk this in under a minute. My legal name is Frederick Minyango Jalla. Here's my ID to prove it. My name is not David Jalla. It's
damn, that nigga look like a lineman that played for Cookman back in the day.
Not me. This case took place March 6 in 2014 in Cleveland State University. David Jalla was a senior at Cleveland State University in 2014. Here's a yearbook from high school where I'm listed as the class of 2016. I would have been a sophomore in 2014 or a freshman depending on the date of 2014 because, again, here's a high school yearbook that has been listed as the class of 2016. it's literally impossible that I would have been registered as a senior at Cleveland State University while also being registered as a freshman or sophomore in high school in 2014 because I was listed as a class of 2016. Now, I was able to graduate a year early by taking some additional classes, and I graduated with the class of 2015. But that's me graduating high school in 2015. I would not have been a senior in college in 2014, Corey. It doesn't make sense. Now, if you don't believe me, here's the smoking gun, okay? Here's where Corey Holcomb could have simply went online, did a quick Google search, and found everything he's looking for. Here's the literal mugshot from that case. It's clearly not me, all right? Like, you know, David is more than 5 years older than me. This is not me, obviously, okay? Again, here's the case. Victim, Ohio, Cleveland State, right? This happened again, convicted in 2014. Gross imposition. Like, you know, if you gross imposition.
Okay. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at the website. I'm looking at the date. I just know Backpage is involved. I know that janky ass website is involved. You don't understand how many of my homeboys done went down because of that shit. Yeah, that dude went on. Yeah. That dude went on that website and got with one of them damn late night girls, and she went to talking that goddamn bullshit. And he wasn't trying to say that. He wasn't trying to hear that shit. You're coming with me. I could just tell. The dates, the Band-Aid hairline, Jay Walker, you be reading my mind, bro. That's why I say you be talking about I'm a damn vampire. What the hell you is? I was just gonna say something about the hairline Band-Aid. I ain't never seen a hairline Band-Aid. What? Clunked upside the damn head? Let's continue.
My name isn't Frederick. My name is Frederick Jolly is my name, all right? It's very public, all right? It's not Now, it's silly things like that. If you want to take that and say, oh, Flacco's a bad person, all right, bro, cool. Right, cool, right? Or you could have very easily taken an audio, right, of me telling another content creator, I'm going to slap the ish out of you and your son. Now, the son, I believe.
Which he has said.
Was, I don't know, I don't even know, maybe like 13 or 14 at the time. Now, saying I'm gonna slap the ish out of somebody and their kid, that's not cool. That's very bad. But you could have taken that and said, Flacco is a bad person. It would have been, okay, cool, right? All right, cool, I would have taken that. But you lying about me having a grape case? A grape case? But you did it and even told Craig, don't say my name because you understood you were lying. This should be your proof why nobody should ever take anything Corey Holcomb says seriously again. Corey Holcomb is not credible. Corey Holcomb is a liar. You see, Corey Holcomb has been going on a tangent about how I've been lying on him by playing voice recordings and audio and video of himself making tasteless jokes about kids. He says I'm lying, but it's his own words I'm using against him. But he hasn't been able to prove how I've lied. Corey Holcomb made one false allegation about me. I came on here and I broke it down to you guys to a science on how he's lying. So Corey, if you think I'm lying and you think I'm really David Jalla, go on your podcast and say Poetic Flacco has a grape case. Do it. If you believe it, do it. and watch how I treat you, and watch how I do you, and watch how I take everything you own, including that podcast and that fake plant. But you won't do it because you're a coward. But the people ain't dumb. The people ain't stupid. Okay? Right? Now, unfortunately for you, I have a platform of my own, so you can't just lie on me. I'm going to respond back and show the proof. You think you was going to come on your podcast, lie about me being an illegal immigrant, lie about me having a grape charge, I was just going to what? Not address it? Not show the proof? Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, to find out, man, about this crazy Lil TJ and Offset situation. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.
Shut up, bitch!
Come on in here, Rosebuds. Let's talk about it. I know you saw the thumbnail. Baby. Some of y'all do not need a podcast. I'm just going to say it straight up like that. You need a pastor, a publicist, or a better publicist, because the one you got is failing you, Corey.
Yeah, like I was saying while I was muted. Should I speak none of this? Yeah, Smell the Roses really broke it down because I didn't know what was going on. I was just driving around, you know, in the daylight, allegedly. And this is how I was brought to the whole situation.
Failing you, and possibly a prolonged period of just freaking silence, because you have gone way too far off the deep end, brother. Because what we are not going to ever do is get on a microphone, throw out life-ruining accusations like some loose glitter at the dollar store drag brunch, and then act shocked when the room gets toxic. No, sir. No, sir. No swollen ego with a studio mic. And
wait a minute, I'm looking at this damn picture. Get me out the situation. Is this AI? But why Corey Holcomb got Morris Day in the time here? He didn't put that processor in his damn head. He damn near got a white boy forehead. He looked like Jermaine Jackson rolled out the bed. Let's stay serious. Let's stay serious. I shouldn't even went that way. Yeah, you know. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm playing like that. Hey.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Wi-Fi password, no. Let me tell you something real slow for you people in the back and the people in the comments with poor judgment, because I saw y'all last night and I've been waiting for Poetic Flacco to say something about that podcast episode. When you start tossing around criminal labels on public platforms, that is not tea. That is not content. That is not keeping it real. That is not just asking questions. That is called playing in dangerous territory with somebody's name, somebody's livelihood, and somebody's real freaking life. And I'm so tired of this internet culture where people think being loud is the same thing as being right. It isn't. Some of y'all confuse recklessness with bravery, mess with truth, volume with evidence, and a rant with journalism. A microphone does not make you credible. A platform does not make you careful. And a crowd of messy supporters does not make you correct. Yeah, I am talking about the comment section too. Let's be clear. If you have proof, there are always ways to handle serious matters. If you do not have proof, then what you're doing is not advocacy for grape victims. It's just theater, ugly theater, low budget theater, community centered theater with bad lighting.
I just saw what Quiet Storm wrote, bro. As a child, I know what that meant.
And worse morals. And what makes it even nastier is when folks package this kind of chaos as entertainment. Grape is not funny. Now everybody's clipping it, reacting to it, beefing over it, monetizing it. I just saw House of Hypocrites talking about he's going to go and do some more investigation on it or research on it. He's going to drag it and spin it, and suddenly a serious claim becomes just another podcast title. Disgusting. This is sick. This is what happens when clout becomes more important than a character or than your character. Some of these men get behind a mic and start performing masculinity like it's open mic night at the House of Delusion. Chest out, voice raised, ego inflated, facts missing, Corey.
You right, but I gotta stop you right there. She used the term "you men." Yes, you're 100% right. But Corey is a man that somehow has cultivated the ability to know who's gay and who's not. Dramatic silence after the shit I just said. I'm saying that to say I don't even know if we can call Corey a man. Because on one side, you want to exude masculinity and pander to a base. And on the other side, you basically know what the definition of somebody that ain't straight. And that disturbs me. It's kind of weird. Because you come across as a person that if you don't agree with a certain person, oh, they backdoor you. Huh. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And then when the backlash comes, suddenly everybody wants to act misunderstood. Misunderstood? Really? No, you were irresponsible. You were sloppy. You were messy. And you were far too comfortable saying something explosive in public without the kind of discipline that a serious matter like grape requires. Because here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. A lot of these platforms are not built on truth. They are built on escalation. Who can say the most outrageous thing? Who can go the furthest? Who can make the wildest claim? Who can get the most clips? Who can trend off another man's name? It's not spiritual at all. And if it is a spirit or spiritual, it is spiritual roach behavior. Yes, I said it. Spiritual roach behavior. And I want some of you internet uncles, Craig, to understand something. Just because you are funny sometimes and I'm being gracious here by saying that you are funny sometimes, does not mean you are above some kind of accountability. Just because you are entertaining does not mean you are also disciplined. And just because people laugh at your delivery does not mean your judgment is sound. A joke told wrong can offend people. A reckless accusation told wrong can destroy people. That is a different league of mess what Corey is doing. He's upset because Poetic Flacco revealed to all of us some of the most distasteful jokes Corey has ever told out of his own mouth, and now we call him a weirdo. Please, and the audience, y'all need to grow up too, because some of y'all treat every public scandal like a sport. You pick teams before you pick facts. You start celebrating before anything is really, truly clear. You turn into backup dancers for the slightest bit of dysfunction. No. Use your freaking brain. Use discernment. Use the same energy you use to screenshot, repost, and be fake shocked, and maybe apply it to the question. Should this even be said this way in public at all?
Brother Derek said he can't sleep. You better check your neck for bite marks. And have you seen any what's her name, Tiffany Dalton posts lately? If the answer to both of those questions are yes, no food, no water for the next 24 hours. Trust me.
He was talking about grape. Because everything loud is not true, y'all. Everything viral isn't even freaking valid. And everybody with the ring light is not fit to handle serious.
She really is dropping bars. Everybody with a ring light ain't fit to talk. What she said before hits hard. Hold on, go back.
Y'all, everything viral isn't even freaking valid.
Facts.
And everybody with the ring light is not fit to handle serious accusations. A comedian wants to willy-nilly.
As a man who has been cussed out by Red Bones over his life, I can tell. Smell the Roses is the type of female that make you feel like Fred Flintstone when he getting cussed out by Wilma. He starts shrinking. And 2 episodes later, Kazoo pulls up and call him a dum-dum. Yeah. It's a little masochistic, but let's continue.
Just throw grape accusations on his dusty ass platform. He should leave that shit to TMZ. At least they would use better decorum.
That's crazy.
Baby, what you're doing is not investigative reporting. What you're doing is just ego in a hoodie. It isn't justice. It's just performance art for a deeply unserious man. It's not courage. This is just freaking male gossip on a podcast. Because you're in your fifis that we didn't like your distasteful jokes about young girls in New Zealand that you could allegedly or not allegedly, or I think I snapped, I don't know, sleep with and not buy gifts for. That's what you said, bro. That didn't need some research or some investigative reporting. That just needed a fucking play button. Let me say this with all the love in my heart. If your entire brand is built on saying the most reckless thing possible and then hiding behind what I said is what I said.
Let me tell y'all something about what she just said about that. That I've been saying that for years by Corey. And I know some of his contemporaries. And I'm talking about people who have every right to completely dislike this food. But at the end of the day, two out of the three people say the same thing. Corey's still one of the baddest comics on the planet. But is his form of comedy one-dimensional? At this point, we have to ask put all the bullshit to the side. Put all the allegations, all the shit that's going on. Delete the shit, Anton, all of the shit that everybody, you know, a man who has problems with everybody to the point where he self-admits it. He got a problem with his baby mom. He got a problem with his daughter. He got a problem with this person. At some point, you have to ask yourself, everybody ain't lying. But when you move all that bullshit aside, is his comedy one-dimensional? When was the last time Corey said a joke that was completely, like, not even a joke, a bit? A bit is something that when you put a piece of information out there, like Dave Chappelle is a perfect example of this. Dave would tell you the punchline and you still wouldn't see it coming. Corey can't do that. And at the same time, Corey is the person who says Dave is mid. Just gonna leave that on the bulletin right now. Continue.
You are not bold. You are just undisciplined. You are not dangerous. You are not powerful. You are not some fearless truth teller. You are a content goblin with a microphone and a grievance. At the end of the day, serious accusations are not toys to be played with. They are not punchlines. They are not promo strategy. And they should never be thrown around carelessly for attention, revenge, or views. So no, I'm not impressed by who yelled the loudest. I'm looking at who acted with discipline, who had receipts, who showed restraint, and who knew when to shut the fuck up. Because some of y'all don't need bigger platforms.
That shut the fuck up gave me goosebumps. How about y'all?
You need better judgment. And that's my take on it, Corey. If you made it to the end, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think podcast culture has gone too far with reckless accusations and clout chasing by these grown men who could be considered somebody's grandpa? If so, like this video, share it, subscribe to Smell the Roses, and hit that notification bell. And if you really rock with the channel, become a member and support the platform directly. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, Rosebuds.
Peace out, Miss Lightskin. With that being said, I don't even want to consider Corey. I don't consider Corey's 5150 show a podcast. I consider it the out result of Corey leaving the foxhole. Because that's technically what it is. Once Corey left the foxhole, however that went down, 5150 popped up. And it's not in the same format because 5150 has to be visual. You got to see what's going on. When Coop have his podcast, regardless of him reacting, you can watch that while you're driving. You don't have to see it. Coop goes out of his way to be informative to the stuff that he's reacting to. So we don't have to do that. Corey is sitting up there with two enablers ranting about bullshit. That's different. I don't even consider Corey's show a podcast. I don't. It's a weekly update of how that nigga feel. And for a long time, that shit has worked. But now, when that magnifying glass is up your ass, seems to hit a little different. Which brings me to the next clip. Like I said earlier, when it rains, it pours. Jesus. This one's a little sad. Because you would expect someone like Corey to know. When you expect somebody that's over a half a century to fucking know better.
Statements were made with oppression and malice in an effort to disparage plaintiff and damage her personal reputation and to subject her to ridicule among her friends.
Shout out to House of Hypocrites.
And classmates in the viewing audience.
Access denied.
So they saying Corey Holcomb did this so her friends can see. So her classmates can see. They're not going to take the position that he was doing these things to hurt the father. So they trying to position it to make everything Corey Holcomb was doing was directly at the daughter.
And to add a little bit of context to it, Corey Holcomb is a person who goes out of his way to let you know. If you ever listen to Corey Holcomb when he does his comedy, when he's making a post, when he's doing 5150 show, often you hear things like, I'm a crumb, I'm a piece of shit. He's acknowledging that he's willing to go the extra mile just to not only be potent comedically, just to be a downright ass dirty motherfucker first. Jay Walker said it, completely out of line. You ain't even have to, like, me personally, if I'm Corey Holcomb and I can't stand Anton, I wouldn't go to the child at that point. You know, at worst, I'm finna feel sorry. I'm like, you should be. I'm sorry, young lady, that you got this cake ass nigga as your father. That's it. That's the line. And to quote Dave Chappelle, being a great comedian is knowing where the line is and when to cross it. That nigga don't know when to cross it because he always cross it. And as I was telling the 2 out of 3 comedians, like, if that's all you do, are you one-dimensional? And 2 out of the 3 comedians, they are not one-dimensional at all. They can do impressions, they can do bits, they do jokes, they do all pillars of the comedy. But the one dude that's an apex predator, he straight up said, that nigga is trash. But we really got to start asking, is Corey Holcomb one-dimensional?
His intentions was to hurt the daughter and the wife. They not gonna say, man, this smoke was for Anton Daniels. Nah, they not gonna say that. We all remember when Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb broke the internet back in January. And it was a point where Corey Holcomb started taking shots at his family. Anton Daniels was insinuating on the fact of he was going to sue Corey Holcomb. And we thought he was just bullshit.
He going out like a real bussy boy. You wasn't thinking about your fam's welfare when you was wreaking all of that havoc last week. Your daughter should sue you. Well, Stick around for the show.
Something about niggas that talk with their bottom lip is very unsettling to me. Why does that nigga talk with his bottom lip? I gotta say that shit with a Darth Vader voice. I find your bottom lip communications unsettling. Like, why does he talk with his bottom lip like that? Like, I don't know. It bothers me. Because of his nose shape?
Stick around for the show.
You know what? That top nostril does come out. Which further, like, yeah, see. And by the way, let me go on to say this, because I still got a gripe about this. Because I remember a couple of months ago when we was talking about Anton, and I said something in the chat. I straight up called Anton a tether. And a couple of you niggas, and I don't think none of y'all in here, was coming at me a little sideways. Even in the DMs when I was dropping receipts of Anton verbatim. Go to the goddamn big screen. Hold up. Anton verbatim was talking funny style about reparations, and I take that extremely serious. I dropped that receipt in the Discord, and people was talking about cap. What are you talking about? Cap? He was capping about saying that we don't deserve nothing, and that if we get some money, it's gonna make his dollar be useless. Let me explain something to you when it comes to reparations. I don't care who you are. I've told this to the small members in my family about their little janky position about reparations. You can go to fucking hell. When you work a job, you expect to get paid for it. When you work a job, you expect to have certain entitlements. We worked a job for 568 fucking years, and we the only people has not gotten paid yet. So if a person is against reparations, fuck you. Back to the goddamn content. And you, Mr. Anton, fuck you.
Not for this show. For a different type of show.
But I got the paperwork. The nigga actually suing Corey Holcomb. But the thing about it is, it's not Anton Daniels' name on this complaint. It's his daughter, by the way of the mother, right? And I think Anton Daniels was listening to the lead attorney, because the lead attorney had broke everything down on what he should sue for. And I said the lead attorney was giving him gems. And I feel like he took the heed of his partner, the lead attorney, especially when Corey Holcomb and his attorney started going.
Okay, I take that fucking seriously. When people downplay reparations, I take that seriously. You become a fucking enemy to me. Take it for a person who's seen all of it. Okay? My people have been here for a long time. If I told you my slave name, you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. But I take that extremely seriously, especially when it comes from a person who shares the same damn complexion from us. When people from other communities say that shit, I be like, all right, cool. You ain't getting nothing anyway. I understand. But it doesn't matter what you say. It's not your struggle. And 9 times out of 10, the person who's saying it already got theirs. The Native American got theirs. The European Jew got theirs. The Japanese got theirs. the specific lifestyles getting theirs. The illegals that come into this country get theirs. Everybody is prioritized over us. Imagine being the person, big screen, goddammit. Imagine being the person who sets the table for everybody to eat. And your ass can't sit there and eat. You got to go outside, wait for them to finish, and whatever scraps that they got left over, you eat that. Imagine that. Everybody that comes into this damn country that we fucking built, they eat from the table that we set. And we're still waiting to get a goddamn dinner roll. That's how I feel. That's the bag that I carry for years. Even since I was a child. I knew. Let's continue before I get even more pissed off.
After the lead attorney. But let's get into the lawsuit. So they filed this complaint in the county of Los Angeles on February 26, 2026. Just so y'all know, this is his daughter. This is his wife. And it's kind of interesting that Anton Daniels don't appear on this lawsuit when we know you instructed your daughter and your wife to make this play, but you didn't want to seem like this.
And that's why it probably will fail. Let's be honest. That's why it will probably fail. That's why, you know, not a lot of people taking it seriously. That's why it will probably fail. That is 100% why it will probably fail. Shit is shit. Two things can be true at the same time. Shout out to Theo Coop. That is exactly why it will probably fail. And both parties going to be out a couple of $1,000s. But the curiosity is, what if it doesn't? What if a certain group of people is getting tired of Corey Holcomb talking shit about them? And they've all come together and say, you know what? Let's squeeze this nigga and see what he's made of. Just something to think about.
It's lame filing suit, so you put it on the hands of your wife and your daughter with some sucker shit. If my entire family has been attacked, why don't you attach your name to this as well to show that you're going through this particular stressful time with your wife and your daughter? Like that.
Simply answer. He went on a podcast. He went in there throwing darts. He went in there antagonizing Corey Holcomb, and he got what he wanted. When Anton walked up in there, this nigga walked up in there rolling his sleeves up. The fuck you rolling your sleeves up for? He walked up in there ready because he knew the shit that was coming out of his mouth could result in fisticuffs. And I don't like either one of these two individuals. If I'm being honest, I've never liked Anton, but I do respect some of the things that he says. But comedically, that's where the line drops for me and Corey. That's it. Some of the things that Corey has said, I've heard from greater men. So both of y'all are trash. Is basically what I'm saying. But I understand both of the point of views. But Corey is going to really have to figure out what he going to do after this, because Corey is literally John Wick. You ever seen that picture of John Wick and everybody's pointing a gun at him? You talk so much shit about niggas that look like you in the business because you couldn't get past that door. You kept going up to that brass ring and no one knocked you down. You knocked yourself down. Let's continue.
With some suck ass lame shit. You didn't want to seem like, oh, I don't want. I just think it was lame. So
You can't be on there. Leslie Daniels, yeah, he can't be on there because if he's on there, all the defense got to do is play some damn tapes. It's the equivalent of Shapiro putting the gloves on and walking up to the squad saying, OJ's hands is bigger than mine and I can't fit those. So yes, he has to leave himself out of that. He has to get, he can't be on there. But I don't think this is gonna go. This is just designed up to fuck with Corey. I don't think there's gonna be any type of significant judgment. Both parties gonna lose some bread. Corey might lose extra bread. That's what I'm looking at. But we already knew this. We knew this was gonna happen 3 months ago. When he went on that live stream, doing that little talking at the bottom lip, doing that little sorry. Oh man, y'all pray for me. Pray for you. Huh. Okay.
Daughter is actually suing, but the daughter and the wife is actually suing. But at the time she was 17 years old, so she would have needed her moms to, or her dad to file on her behalf. So it's a civil decision, and they suing for 7 different things. They are suing for 7 different things, and obviously they want some money behind this. I don't know why you want money when you said the nigga Corey Holcomb was broke. Obviously that was a lie. So they're suing Corey Lamont Holcomb, an individual, and they're suing the business, the 5150 show, the organization, right? And this is why I say the lead attorney had a lot to do with persuading goddamn Anton Daniels' wife and kids and himself to go after this.
You know something? It's funny about that. I forgot the brother's name, but I think it's Drummer 1990. But he was the first person to say that he was doing a reaction to Lee dropping the receipts on the whole thing about Corey saying, this person lied. Once he did that reaction, I was in agreement. He said Corey should go on his platform and apologize to him. He didn't do that. And could it be that Corey had an opportunity to possibly make things easier for himself? Because I'm pretty sure that live stream happened right after. No, not even after. It was before, because Lee was doing a courtesy to him by not even talking about it. Lee said at least 2 or 3 times in the video that he did not want to embarrass Corey because he had him dead to rights as far as the receipts is concerned. And he did. Everything, Lee broke it down. The video didn't have to be that long. It could have been a short, the way Lee broke it down. So could it be what if Corey would have said, look, back away. He kind of did it. He kind of, in his own, narcissistic way, he kind of did it. When he was like, maybe this man knows that I'm right. No, nigga, you wrong, and you should apologize to him. Because you said some fucked up shit. And then you tried to dig into his background when he has been transparent about everything. I saw the live stream when he said he is a retired divorce attorney, and he broke that down. He wanted everybody to understand what retired mean. He's not active no more. He is a YouTuber now. He's retired. So of course he's not going to be any type of registry on the bar right now. He has no reason to renew it. And even if he wanted to do something legal, he could just be a consultant. You ever heard of Robert Kardashian? Yeah, he was a consultant on the OJ case. He had to renew his license to even get things started, but at that point it was useless because he had a damn juggernaut of a damn roster. Leads in that position. Not the same circumstances, but yes, I'm pretty sure he has consultations, and you don't need to be registered to a bar to have a consultation. Last time I checked, so that was just that was beyond the straw man's argument from that $5 attorney that he got. Them tight ass collars he have. You need to start going to big and tall casuals and get him some dress shorts that can go around that neck of his. Trust me, I'm telling you from experience. But yeah,
because he named a lot of these things that was in the lawsuit: defamation, a false light, defamation of Leslie details with respect to the T-shirt and images.
I'm completely jealous how House of Hypocrites is able to talk straight with a whole grill in his mouth. I can't do that shit. And he got diamonds in his shit. I get 6 at the bottom. I sound like goddamn Cody Rhodes. I sound like Dusty. I put 6 at the bottom. I'll be. What you want to talk about, baby? No, this nigga is talking straight with probably 12 at the top and 12 at the bottom. Damn. This is what happened when you're raised half in the hoods and half in the suburbs.
Right? We're going to get to that. The T-shirt. Can I scroll down? All right. The T-shirt and images is going to be at let me see. The T-shirt and images, right? And also, they talking about, we're going to get to it. And this ain't no goddamn doxing. Don't say nothing about me showing the goddamn courts so we can show this motherfucker, man. She 18 at this point, I believe, so she's an adult. And I'm not going to defame her or talk about her. I'm just going to read what's in here. So they suing for 7 things. Defamation of Sharita Daniels on respect of the T-shirt images. Intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by Leslie Daniels. We're going to get to that. Intentional infliction of emotional distress suffered by Sharita Daniels. Violation of California Code Section 3344. This is a code where they didn't ask for permission to post the picture of Leslie Daniels. We're going to get to that as well because the picture was already public. We're going to get to it, all right? And if any content creators want this particular document, I spent $90 to get this motherfucker, but y'all can email me at househypocrite@gmail. Y'all can get it from me, but you're going to have to cash at me like $10. You feel me? Or y'all can just take these screenshots that I'm going to show, because I'm not going to show the entire thing. So this is the fact.
Access denied.
The Daniels attorney is presenting to the court, which a lot of this stuff we already know, but just to go over and to be thorough up on information and belief, and pay attention to up on information and belief, because when we get to reading this, we're gonna be like, well, how do they know this for a fact? So this is what they believe to be true, and not necessarily everything is all facts. In January of 2026, the Corey Holcomb 5150 show was aired through YouTube and had a wide audience in the United States. The 5150 show was aired on January 13th, 2026. Anton Daniels, the father of plaintiff Leslie Daniel and husband plaintiff Sharita Daniels, appeared on that show. At the introductory Actor introductory comments were made.
I'm sorry. That was. I'm trying to react to what Cree said, but at the same time, this nigga House of Hypocrites is going through some damn summer school graduate shit. Like, and let me explain what a summer school graduate. You are considered a summer school graduate from one or two things: 3 years or more or straight of going to summer school in order to get to that next grade, or you went to summer school in 12th grade in order to graduate. If you check off on either of those two, you are a summer school graduate. You could repeat a grade and don't go to summer school. Go to the 10th grade again, and then go to the 11th grade at night school, and then be at the 12th grade the next year, and consider not to be a summer school graduate. Don't ask me how I know that. But that shit right there is indicative of some damn summer school graduate shit.
Say, hey, he's offending my daughter.
We gotta go back.
Freestyle rap and art to say, hey, he's offending my daughter. You know, music, rap is protected under freedom of speech. You know, every time they end the 5150 show, they talk about what happened on that show that night. Even when him and Darlene got into it, he went to go say stuff about Darlene. They still friends. She's still a co-host. But that's pathetic. But they used it because I didn't know he said that. But they used it. This is their what you call it? I guess this is their argument. They said the defendant knew at the time that the statement was made that the defendant knew at the time that the statement was made that plaintiff was a the lawyer even fucking can't write. The defendant knew at the
Hold on. Wait a minute. I got
access denied.
Now if I'm not reading it, I'm only listening. Now if the damn lawyer is writing this shit janky, we got a whole other discussion. Wow. The defendant knew at the time that the statement was made that plaintiff was a minor. Yeah. I'm not a language arts teacher, but I can see a F7 when I see one. If this shit was in Microsoft Word, something would be either green or blue.
Time that the statement was made that plaintiff was a minor, I'm gonna tell you this: he didn't know the age of Anton Daniel's daughter. I thought she was in college. Personally, a lot of people thought she was in college until it was revealed that she was 17 years old. You know why? You know why nobody knew she was a minor? Because nobody actually knew anything about his goddamn daughter, because he don't.
And you know what's fucked up about that? What's fucked up about that is that Corey is on record as being accused about making certain statements about that age group in certain parts of the world. the lawyer might put that shit together. What if the lawyer is on some damn Matthew McConaughey shit? He asked the jury to close their eyes. And he's like, you got certain way you see women around the world and how you treat them. And then you see the women in the life of your enemy. And you think you can exploit them. Now imagine if the girl is black. I rest my case, Your Honor. Ooh. Maybe he knew. And was like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk shit about the bitch anyway.
Really mention anything personal about his daughter. And Corey Holcomb wasn't going to be the person to go see that his daughter is a minor. So when I say they believe these things, you know what I'm saying, to be what the offended is saying, this is not actual or factual thing they saying Corey Holcomb actually knew. This is the verbiage within this legal jargon shit that it just looks shiesty, but this is how they have to present it. The defendant knew at the time. This is what they believe.
Everybody saw A Time to Kill. 3 things stand out in that movie. What happened to that girl? Yes, he deserves to die, and I hope he burns in hell. And Matthew McConaughey's closing statements. Everything else is filler and plot. Those are 3 things you remember from that movie. In that order.
They're not saying this is actually to be true, which I don't like. I don't like the jargon within these goddamn I guess law. I don't know what to call this shit. I don't like it. I don't.
Cryptophonics shows my age. I remember them damn commercials. Thank God I didn't need it. I was the baby, so by time I was born, them damn parents had their money together, and we had titles and lords and shit. Yes, we're gonna get tutors. We're gonna get tutors for the 3rd one. He shall carry on the name. It will be grand.
I don't like it.
They spend money on the 3rd baby. Look. All right. As the 3rd one, as the baby of the group, I gotta say, do we get shit that they don't get?
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Let's continue.
I wanted to
I got siblings watching. That's why I'm doing this shit.
be straightforward and understanding, but how they present this is going to be presented to a juror because this is still pending, right? So the defendant knew at the time she was a minor. I don't believe he knew she was a minor. You feel me? Because if you think about it, when he found out she was 17, well, so now this is what they saying. The statement was made intentionally to disparage and demean the plaintiff. The defendant expected at the time that he would profit monetarily by ridiculing Leslie Daniels. and subjecting her to scorn since his podcast has promotion for products that bring in substantial income. So basically, Anton Daniels and his wife believe this was a money play for Corey Holcomb because he's quote unquote broke by the words of Anton Daniels, right? So they believe Corey Holcomb used their daughter as a money grab and a come up. That's interesting. That is interesting. So I guess Anton Daniels didn't use Corey Holcomb as a money grab and to come up when he came to his platform. So on the next show, January 27, 2026, defendant Corey Holcomb exhibited for his audience a T-shirt which depicted Leslie Daniels as an ape and depicted his wife as an ape. Let's go back to it, right? And this is why I say it's wishy-washy because all these things were done in effect to get at Anton Daniels and not exactly to attack his daughters and kids. Now, if you believe this is your daughter and that's your wife, if you believe there's any resemblance of this being your daughter or your wife, you got another thing coming because you was depicted as a zookeeper, overweight, pudgy. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't on a lawsuit? You feel me? Why?
Cause I was the zookeeper, nigga.
Say, hey, he's offending my daughter. You know, music, rap is protected under freedom of speech. You know, every time they end the 5150 show, they talk about what happened
I see you, King.
On that show that night. Even when him and Darlene got into it, he went to go say stuff about Darlene. They still friends. She's still a co-host. But that's pathetic. But they used it because I didn't know he said that. But they used it. This is their what you call it? I guess this is their argument. They said the defendant knew at the time that the statement was made that the defendant knew at the time that the statement was made that plaintiff was a the lawyer even fucking came right. The defendant knew at the time that the statement was made that plaintiff was a minor. I'm gonna tell you this: he didn't know the age.
Facts.
Of Anton Daniels' daughter. I thought she was in college, personally. A lot of people thought she was in college until it was revealed that she was 17 years old. You know why? You know why nobody knew she was a minor? Because nobody actually knew anything about his goddamn daughter because he don't really mention anything personal about his daughter. And Corey Holcomb wasn't going to be the person to go see that his daughter is a minor. So when I say they believe these things, you know what I'm saying, to be what the offended is saying, this is not actual or factual thing they saying Corey Holcomb actually knew. This is the verbiage within this legal jargon shit that it just looks shiesty. But this is how they have to present it. The defendant knew at the time. This is what they believe. They're not saying this is actually to be true, which I don't like. I don't like the jargon within these goddamn, I guess, law. I don't know what to call this shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wanted to be.
It's called a shakedown. That's what it's called. It's called a shakedown. But at the same time, there's a dynamic of, you know, Or he fucked around and found out, but he is not really fucked around and found out. He took the bait. He took the bait. And as a result, he made himself look like an ass. Kind of didn't make himself look no better, in my opinion. And yet, there's white man paperwork. It's going to be real interesting to see how this plays out. How it's going to play out?
You got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
I really don't know how it's going to play out. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see. One second. Because it is time to get the gameplay going. You're almost at 3 hours and I haven't touched my controller yet. I don't think that's the first time. That's never happened. But I started twitching, you know. You gotta get on it. Derek, you still up in here? You've been quiet. Derek, any requests? Before I get the gameplay going, you want me to out of the 3 songs I be playing, you want me to rewind one? Now I got a reggae one I could pull out now. Derek, come on, bro. Why you want to block me? I'm gonna play the clone song, but we're gonna talk about this this smoke you got from IYKYK when we come back. I know. That's what make it glorious.
Commander Cody, the time has come, homie. Execute Order 66. I'm still alive, motherfucker. Riding in the gunship, me and my squad. Thought we was day ones, now they coming in too hot. I deflected every blaster just to keep you in the mix. When did y'all start playing? Hit me with that 66. Got my 5 first boys with my day one shooters. I have had it with these motherfucking dancing clone troopers. These clones ain't loyal. Felt it when my homies died. These clones ain't loyal. Watch my boy Key Monday die. These clones ain't loyal. There ain't nowhere for you to hide. Clones ain't loyal.
See, this is why I call you the essential Quiet Storm, because I've been trying to figure out what this sounds like, and you gave, you on point.
Told that boy Skywinker take a motherfucking seat. Now he marching in the temple with the 501st Fleet. I was slapping on the bass, just getting ready to record. He told me I think this chancellor is a motherfucking Sith Lord. Got my 501st boys for my day one shooters. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bad motherfuckers. Base Windu. AI, I'm a Jedi. What is going on in the chat? Jay Walker with the goddamn innuendos. I gotta do my goddamn research. Hold on. When I replay this, when I wake up in the daylight, I'm gonna have a whole report on the whole situation. So Jay Walker, you better have your shit together. Mr. Gaines, you better have your shit together. Because the Lord is gonna make judgment tomorrow. And if I find any of you displaying unseemly candor, the consequences will be dire. Derek is walking around with a Jiminy Cricket suit on and George Washington wig on. He is ready for the smoke, okay? And Jay Walker is walking around rubbing her fingers together like goddamn Johnny Cochran. So it's gonna be real interesting. And I'm sitting up here like Mills Lane and Judge Joe Brown. We need a bailiff. Chelsea already in the damn jury. Cree, you might as well be in the jury too, but I feel like you're gonna be pressed. Yep. Cree gonna be walking around like Sidney Prescott from Scream, getting the scoop. Oh Lord, they getting co-counsel Jay Walker. You gotta get your shit together. Mr. Gaines is introducing co-counsel. You know how this shit goes. You gotta get your shit together. Oh my God, this is me to the fire. This is me to the fire. A little bit more alcohol on it. I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of gasoline. I don't want it to combust right away. But I do want to see some sparks. So I'm just gonna a little alcohol on it. You know what? Shout out to Mr. K. He just wants some damn cakes. Black women, y'all love cuffing the baking shit. Y'all know how to bake. Y'all be pretending like y'all don't know how to bake. And y'all know how to make tiramisu and red velvet cheesecakes and carrot cake, lemon meringue pies, deep fried milkshakes, all types of damn magical shit from Willy Wonka's house. Why y'all be cuffing the bacon? We have to study this. Paul Mooney voice. Oh, we have to study this. They're black, they like sweets, but they don't want to bake. We have to study this. Look at this damn living cat. I know Creaky was gonna go off about that damn. And to be real with you, Mr. Gaines is he just asking for basic shit. He ain't asking for no damn carrot cake cheesecake. He ain't asking for no damn Oreo tiramisu or a deep fried milkshake with Bailey's and Casamigos. He's asking for shit you could get from Publix. I'm in Florida. I'm sorry. All this damn nonsense. I'm gonna be trash on this game. That don't mean you gotta do that shit. You could just get the cake. You could have went and bought the cake, dress it up, make it look like, put it in a damn picnic basket. Throw that joint in the box with some bubble wrap and send that shit and let it get there whenever it gets. The thought would even if the cake get there with a little mold on it, their mind would be blown if you went through that type of trouble. I'm just saying. Also, for the most part, shit would be funny. Mr. Walker, do you get the regular lemon pound cake or do you get the joint with the frosting on top of it? Either way is cool, because I usually throw like a vanilla bean ice cream in the joint. Slapping like Mace Windu. Speaking of Mace Windu,
I'm still alive!
This party's over. Base window coming at you. Think you a player, ain't you? Doesn't matter which movie, better say your last prayer. I whoop your ass for what you did while I was fighting that traitor. I have had it with these motherfucking Skywalker betrayers. I'm the last motherfucker. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi Knights. I'm the last motherfucker. Base window is the name. Purple saber ignites. I'm the last motherfucker. Time to bring the purple haze. I'm a bad motherfucker. I slap a Django harder than I slap that bass. Take a seat, young Skywalker. You're on this council now, but I'll be damned if we ever grant you rank of master. Wow, he's too dangerous to be left alive. That's sin on my master class. The oppression of the Sith will never return. Kiss my purple ass.
What planet you from?
What?
What ain't no planet I ever heard of? Do they slap the bass in what?
What?
Bass, motherfucker! Do you slap it?
I'm the last motherfucker. I sense the plot to destroy the Jedi Knights.
Oh shit, I did put it in here.
Yeah.
That shit, they still switch my shit.
Boy, sound like a West Coast DJ.
Turn that shit up.
Boy got a mic. That boy got a mic. He sound black. Hey, I can't complain.
Man, I'm white.
God damn it to
We
hell.
white. We don't fight. White.
Like Kid and
White
Play,
power.
like Kid and Play white.
Yeah.
Power.
Man.
Okay, so you got like a black grandma or some shit like that.
There you go.
Okay, all right.
My mom, she like black men too.
Oh, okay. Ain't nothing wrong, you know, from a white woman's perspective with a little bit of soul pole. I get it. All right, this trajectory look real janky. So let's hit this bios and get this specialist real quick. Where's the first game on stream and these motherfuckers tripping? I'm the main motherfucker tripping. Alright, let's go to bios real quick, get this damn key card, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, he ain't like that. You can have all this shit. I'm just gonna take the satchel though.
Only 10 left.
Alright, we got that hoe. Let's get up out of here. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be sweet to grab that bit right there.
Nice night for a walk.
Hold on. Yo, grab this shit here, bro. Hold on, what that is?
Identity confirmed.
Down, bro. What you doing?
Still confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
cool. I'm finna go hit this shit right here. Man, you got shit on like that.
Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spread.
Right here.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Oh, we put that.
What was you doing?
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure.
Oh, the nigga I just killed.
What was he doing? Like, I'm curious. What was he doing? I know what you're talking about.
He was trying to shoot me in the goddamn back.
God damn.
Were you already down? Like,
oh shit, get move. Get that the fuck away. What the fuck?
oh damn. Them bullets found your ass somehow now.
Nah, them ain't no bullets. That's a car.
Them motherfucking bullets found you. Oh, it's a car. Oh shit.
That nigga trying to run shit over. I was jumping out the way. He ran both of y'all niggas.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
I'm finna grab a loadout in a minute.
That nigga throwing the horn too.
Half remaining operators from that squad.
No, that ain't gonna work, pal.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunted. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Precision airstrike available.
Bad nigga go, bro.
I didn't realize that. Fuck you,
Target down. Marking the rest.
Where you at?
Enemy destroyed. Use your tag map to hunt
Somebody
down.
healing. Where you at? Nope, he ain't getting up.
Half remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh, that's our team, man. I'm about to say.
Loadout
You
drop.
gonna hit me with that goddamn shit. Where these fools at? They up top? Yeah. Boy, Yellow scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna hold you. I got him. Boy.
Fuck you, asshole.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Kill confirmed.
Boy, but I got shit on, boy.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tag map. Get hunting. Enemy destroyed. Use your tag map to hunt down the rest of them.
Hey, like, why there's no put out my sessions on this? I be missing that. Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, come back around, stupid. Oh, he ran, okay. Who that? One over here. Down.
Fuck you.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh!
I'll be back.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Target down. Marking the
Fuck you, asshole. Right.
Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them. Good kill.
Nothing
Marking
clean,
the rest of
right.
that squad on your tag map. Get
They're
hunted.
around that car.
Slaughterhouse. Oh yeah. One landing right here. Oh, it's a squad over here.
Fuck you. Beardman.
Yep.
Some of your squad
I
is
found
outside
that.
the
Fuck
safe
you,
zone.
asshole.
I need some
I'll be
grapple
back.
hooks.
Aha. Aha. That what you get. That what you get. Stay your ass out the car.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Stay stupid that shit.
Ooh, bit bad. Let's go.
Okay, you
Fuck
pop.
you, asshole.
No fucking way.
Nope. Oh. I don't know. I think somebody over there.
Nah, I broke my legs. Well, yeah, there's somebody over here, all right here. He inside. Where you going?
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
No, thank you. Boy, doing all that hyphy-pipey ass movement.
Fuck you, asshole.
Where you at, bitch?
In the window.
No, that's one right in front of me. I just saw it. Yeah, one top. Yeah, come here. Where you going? No. This goddamn shit.
Taking fire!
He's running?
I'm in there. He's
running? I told your ass you ain't coming back, man. Sit your ass down.
Fuck you, asshole.
Get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. Plus I'm going to the bottom floor.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Down and
All squad mates are in the safe.
they got time for that.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Enemy destroyed. Use your tactics to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming.
Taking fire!
Good kill confirmed. Rotating the rest of them.
Bro, who is shooting me from behind? Man, you fucking coward.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
You better hope I don't find your ass. He in there, bro. You don't see that big ass skull on the map?
Time for vengeance. Enemy redeploying. Insurgents are close. No more second shots.
He's right here. God damn, bro. Oh, good shit. I turned around. That boy body was floating.
I'll be back.
Good shit.
No casualties.
Where you at?
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Right here.
Watch the sky.
That's not him. Damn.
That's not him.
Your squad mate.
Fuck you, asshole.
Gas is inbound. Think round. Moving. 4 remaining. 5 squads still operational in the AO.
Fuck you, asshole.
Don't let up now.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Stay alert.
Another
Only
one?
2 left. Only 2 left.
Somebody. Hold on, bro.
Right.
Precision airstrike ready for tasking.
The fuck y'all at?
Move to the safe zone. Gas is moving. All enemy teams eliminated.
Hell no.
Excellent work.
Try to play peekaboo and shit.
He's choking the shit out of himself. Like, why would you even? What a dumbass.
What more do you want from me? Gotta know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Get a life, kid.
I'm still alive!